Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel. I'm happy to have you here and I hope you love what I do. If you love it, kindly subscribe, like, share and turn on your notification button so that you can get notified when I upload videos. So today I'm going to be showing us how to cut double wrapper. This style of wrapper is usually common with the Igbo women and is also common in the CWH Women Association. So now we're going to be using this wrapper, which is for my client. Remember I said it's a double wrapper, so we are cutting two wrappers. So the first measurement for the first wrapper is usually 2 yards, like I'm doing in the video. I'm measuring 2 yards. I've measured the first yard, then I'm going for the second yard, and I'm going to be adding extra 8, 9 or 10 inches. So you can either add 8, 9 or 10 inches depending on the body size of your client. Because my client is not on the big size, she's about size 10, so I'm only going to be using 2 yards measurement, which is 36 is a yard. So 2 yards plus 9 inches, that's the measurements I used. So I'm going to be it like so, 2 yards and 9 inches, that's the measurements for the first wrapper, which is the underneath wrapper. So after notching it, then I'm going to fold it over so that I'll be able to get the right measurements on the other edge. You can also either fold it over or you also measure it on the other end, but ensure that you get the right measurement so that it's not bent, it forms a straight line. So now, like I did, I folded it over, ensuring that they are of the same measurement, 2 yards and 9 inches. After doing this, I cut it out. After cutting it out, I separate the first wrapper, which is the first layer, the bottom layer. Now I'm going to be moving on to cutting the upper wrapper. This is the wrapper that comes on top. If you know how they tie this wrapper, there's a bottom one and then there is they secure it with a rope and then they tie the top one. So for the top wrapper, which I'm measuring now, I'm using 2 yards, and you can use either 13, 14 or 15 inches, but ensure that it is definitely going to be longer than the bottom wrapper. So in this video I used 2 yards and 14 inches. So after cutting it on both ends, after notching it, then I folded it over. After folding it over, ensuring that the lines are straight, they are of the same measurements, then I place it on the table and then I ensure that it's properly laid and then I cut it out. If you are still watching to this extent, please kindly click on the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and I promise to upload more videos that we can benefit from. So I'm cutting it out now, and then after cutting it out, I also set it aside. So because my client wants a rope at the edges of our wrappers, so what I'm going to do, this is completely optional, is because my client just preferred it. So what I'm doing now is I'm folding over the fabric. You're going to fold you're going to fold and put the mark on the wrong side. So I'm folding it over now so that I can get the length that I will use for the rope that will be at the edge of the wrapper. So after folding it properly and ensuring that it is well laid, I doubled the folding because I'm going to be adding the rope to the edges of both wrappers. So that means I need 4 ropes, 2 on each wrapper. So I used the width of, I initially wanted to use 4, but I changed my mind to 3. So I used the width of 3. After folding over, I used the width of 3. I'm going to join the edges. I'm going to secure the edges by folding, so always put that into consideration as well, because I'm going to fold the edges at both ends. So I use the length of 14 quarter length and then 3.5 inches, because I'll be folding at the edges. And then after doing that, I then decided to cut it out. So before I cut it out, apologies for earlier, I decided to slant it. You can decide to slant it like I did in the video, just to slant it a little before cutting it out. So after doing that, I decided to now cut it out like shown in the video. So eventually that was what I had, and then I decided to divide it so that I will have on both ends. So this is for one of the edges, the other piece is for the second edge. Then I decided to cut another layer for the second wrapper. So I had a total of 4 pieces when I was done. So now that we have the 4 pieces for the rope for the wrapper, I'll be moving on by cutting a tiny rope. This rope is used to secure the bottom wrapper. The way it is tied, when they wrap the bottom wrapper, Then they now use they tie this rope around their waist to secure it. They don't tie the bottom wrapper into a knot. Rather, they use this tiny rope to secure that bottom wrapper, so that by the time the second wrapper is coming on top, the second wrapper will have room for a knot, to make a knot. So for this tiny rope, I'm only using 2 inches in width, and then the length of the wrapper. So the length of the wrapper times 2, because I'm going to be dividing this into 2, and I'll be joining it together to make a long rope that can be secured like 2 times around the waist. So I've cut it like I'm doing in the video, cut it into 2 equal lengths, equal size, Then when this is done, all our pieces are ready. This is the leftover fabric, which I'm just going to be folding, and I'll just give it to my client. This is the leftover piece, so she can do whatever she wants with the leftover. So my main job now, what we are doing next, is to go to the sewing machine and tape the edges of this wrapper. So now I've gone to the sewing machine, I've taped the edges, I've secured the edges, I've turned it in as shown in the videos. They are all properly secured now. See the ropes at the edges of the wrapper, see them looking neat and fine. So this is for the first wrapper, and I've also done the same for the second wrapper. So first wrapper, see the tiny rope as well, which will be used to secure the bottom wrapper. So it is all ready and beautifully folded. First wrapper, second wrapper, and the tiny rope. Thank you very much for watching to this end. If you have enjoyed my video, kindly like, share and subscribe. So this is just me packing it up with the leftover fabric and packing it in a bag for my clients. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have learned a thing or two from it. Kindly come back to watch more tutorial videos, and see you in the next video. Till then, I say bye.